A bright morning in the city. Passengers gathered at the bus park, each one eager to travel. Some were heading to Lagos for business, others to Owerri for family visits. The air was full of noise, conductors shouting, drivers loading bags, people buying snacks for the road. Among them was a young girl, just 15 years old. Her face was calm, her eyes soft, and her steps gentle. She looked too innocent to cause any harm. No one asked where she was going. She only smiled faintly and joined the passengers entering a Lagos-bound bus. The journey began. Laughter filled the bus as strangers became friends. Someone cracked jokes, another shared groundnuts. The girl sat quietly looking out the window, her hands resting on her lap. But suddenly, something strange began to happen. The driver's hands trembled on the steering. The tires shook on the road. People shouted, "Driver, careful!" But it was too late. The bus swerved violently, screeching, tumbling, crashing. Screams filled the air. Dust and smoke covered the highway. And in the middle of the chaos, the young girl was gone. When rescuers rushed to the scene, they found dead bodies, broken bodies, bleeding passengers, cries of pain, but no sign of the girl who had been sitting quietly by the window. A woman who survived whispered, "Did anyone see my son?" But no one had an answer. Everyone was dumbfounded because this kind of crash is very fatal, dead bodies scattered and broken bodies everywhere. Far away from the cries of the accident scene, another sound echoed in a hidden place, a place most humans will never see. It was the dark world, a hall filled with shadows, but decorated with gold, jewels, and glamour. Tall figures in dark robes smiled with wicked delight. Their voices rose in praise. "Well done, child of the serpent," they said. "The blood of many now fills our bank. You have completed one mission successfully." The young girl stood at the center, still smiling, still looking innocent, but in her eyes was a cold, silent pride. "You have 2 more missions to complete," the Dark Ones declared. "Finish them, and you will be promoted to greater power." The girl bowed gently. She did not ask questions. She only nodded, ready for what came next. Back in the human world, another bus prepared for a journey. This time, it was traveling from Enugu to Owerri. Passengers filled the seats quickly, each one eager to sit beside the polite, pretty schoolgirl with the warm smile. She laughed softly when they asked about her. She said, "I'm going back to school." Her voice was sweet, her innocence unquestionable. Nobody could imagine the darkness behind her smile. Among the passengers sat a man of God, a pastor, quiet and simple, holding his Bible close. He did not notice anything unusual at first. To him, she was just another young girl returning to her studies. But as the bus moved deeper into the road, a voice stirred in his spirit. It was gentle but urgent, the voice of the Lord Jesus. "Pray, pray seriously." The pastor frowned. He did not understand why, but he obeyed. He bowed his head, whispering prayers under his breath. His words were quiet, but his spirit was awake. Unseen to all, the girl's smile slowly faded. For the first time, something or someone was standing against her mission.